from the Olympics.
Eh?
Into the football for the Olympics.
This is the route we took last time into Scotland. Is it before we had that nice view over the side?
Aye.
Okay, well, that's quite some drop with nothing to stop us. So that's Slains Castle that we're heading to now. I'll take this route down. Oh my goodness. Not looking to kill myself. Oh. come down off this wall. Whew. So there's this. Oh. And just see if there's maybe any difference. We'll come into it the weirder way. Just so we don't miss anything. Got to watch my footing so I don't end up tumbling in here. I'll go down here. Okay. I'll see you around there. See the top of it over here. I like all these crows on the wall. I'm a fan of crows. Oh, I'm making them all fly away. Didn't mean to chase you, I promise. Here's that wall we saw from up the side. We'll go up here, have a wee look. I'm making them all leave. Oh. Gotta watch your footing. Don't want to do anything too quickly here. Yeah, no, not super confident going much further. Okay, let's get up to this castle. That'll be the North Sea. Since we're at Aberdeen Way, there's people around here too. We don't want to annoy anybody. Walk up here. There's quite a few people around here. There you've got Slains Castle. There's great ruins. Let's have a look at the castle itself. This is supposed to be Scotland's Dracula Castle. It's like its answer to, I guess, the Romanian castle. I'm not sure what makes it akin to that at all. We'll go through the middle of it. We'll see if we can see Aki's to the other side. Oh, there, I see him already, actually. Please be flies. Let's go in a doorway. Doorway to nowhere. Weird. It may have old stairs in it or something. I assume these are the same. Okay.
There are two Slains castles. The first Slains castle was a tower built in the 15th century, 6 miles southwest from here. It was blown up in 1594 on the orders of King James VI after its resident, Francis Hay, the 9th Earl of Errol, had taken part in a failed Catholic insurrection. Francis returned from exile in 1596 and was allowed to remain in Scotland after pledging allegiance to the king and renouncing his Catholic faith. Earl Francis then built what became known as New Slains Castle. The oldest part of the building is the south-east tower, which dates from about 1597. The castle was extensively rebuilt in 1837, following the marriage of the 18th Earl to a daughter of King William IV. New Slains Castle belonged to the Hay family and holders of the ancestral title of the Earl of Errol. The family's aristocratic status is said to have originated from an incident during the Battle of Luncarty, which took place near Perth in the year 980. Farmer Hay was granted an earldom after he and his sons helped to rally the Scots to victory against the Vikings by prodding deserters back onto the battlefield with plough beams, an episode which was used by William Shakespeare for his play Cymbeline. The Hay family have stepped in and out of the major events of Scottish history. Gilbert Hay of Errol supported Robert the Bruce and fought at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. The father of the 15th Earl, William Boyd, Earl Kilmarnock, took part in the Jacobite Rebellion of 1745, fighting at the Battle of Culloden. He was captured and subsequently beheaded on Tower Hill in London. William Harry Hay, 19th Earl of Errol, 1823 to 1891, fought in the Crimean War and was a major benefactor to the villagers of Cruden Bay then called Port Errol, funding the harbour, the Congregational Church and a reading room. He also established the nearby Kilmarnock Arms Hotel. New Slains Castle is linked to an extraordinary literary heritage. Visitors include Johnson and Boswell, Walter Scott, Robert Burns and Bram Stoker, all of whom wrote about the castle. The Irish author Bram Stoker discovered Cruden Bay in 1893. When I first saw the place, I fell in love with it. He returned year after year for his August holidays and in 1895 started writing Dracula in the Kilmarnock Arms Hotel. The distinctive octagonal hall in the New Slains Castle clearly features in Stoker's description of Castle Dracula. The Hay family left Slains Castle in the early 1900s and it became available to rent. One notable visitor was Winston Churchill, the guest in 1908 of Prime Minister Herbert Asquith. Slains Castle was sold in 1922. An advert in Country Life magazine stipulated a minimum price of £10,000 for the castle, together with 332 acres of land. The building was bought by a building contractor. He removed the roof in 1925. The lead was said to have brought in more money than was paid for the castle. Slains Castle has since been left as a ruin and is gradually disintegrating. It is now not safe to enter the building. What we discovered in the research of Buchanan Castle, which we visited at the end of 2023, was that the previous owner of that building had had it de-roofed in order to avoid taxes. And I feel like this building contractor who has taken on Slains Castle has maybe just seen the value in the roof. The fact that he can make money by de-roofing it, by selling off the component parts, and save himself a bunch of money by no longer having to pay for the tax on the building. I'm not sure why he would have bought it just to make a bit of money off the roof when so much could have been done with the building. It would have been fantastic had it been preserved and maintained and put to maybe some other public use. It would likely have made an excellent venue for weddings, etc. as well, had it been maintained. But there we go.
Go somewhere down. I want to see. Let's get kept. I want to go down, but it's like a slope with all the dirt, and I don't know what's down there. I want to get a torch. I'm going to go up because these stairs are at least flat, and the other stairs are just caked with dirt, so they're kind of smooth, flat down. And get close to the edge to see down here. She goes right here. Keep going up. Oh, these walls are slippery. Steps are slippery. Everything's slippery. Keeps going up, but I don't think I can. So slippy. I'm going to put my phone away so I can get back down again because it's slippy. Back down. This is where I was trying to get up to. It's so slippy. I almost had to come down on my butt because my feet were just coming out from under me as I was going down. There's some extravagant explorers have gone down into the basement. This is down. I might need a light for in here. 2 seconds. Let me get my. Okay. Not that I think the light will do anything. Everything here is so slippery. I can't believe it. It's not the wet, it's the shingly. Is my light even on? Can't you see? It's absolutely black in here. It almost doesn't look like I've got my torch on. A bit in here. Looks like crypts, doesn't it? Maybe it was the wine cellar or something. Oh my goodness. Oh, having a wee look about the place for our keys. I'm not seeing him taken in the sea. Oh, no here either. Not seeing him. Just seeing those wings again. There he is. Thought he had to be this side of the castle. Oh, uneven. Oh my goodness. die are brood vernuste. Welcome to Glamis Castle. Yes, I know about your prices.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Not too busy, is it?
No. Got 10 minutes until the last tour. Hopefully it's not busy. It'd be interesting to go to their Halloween thing, but that's not until after 6:30. And dovecots. It looks like the doves had half a building to themselves. Up here looms, doesn't it?
Right.
2, 3, 4. Is it 7 windows up it? 8 windows up it?
Where the fuck's the parking space?
In front of it? Are we maybe not supposed to have driven up here?
Oh,
I don't know either.
car park.
Oh, so maybe there's just no one here?
Aye.
Is it closed?
Before we go to the car park though. 40.
40?
40.
40.
Right, I'll let you fucking do this. I'm sitting in the motor.
You let me... Oh, right. I mean, I don't even know that it's open. I'll have to check in a second. It says it's open online. But maybe because it is Monday, it is just quiet. Let's can it. Oh, there's people. Yeah, the car park is just round and round the back.
Right, you go and see it. Give me some photos and I'll hang me.
Get you some photos and you'll hang me.
Aye.
What is this man saying?
I've not got a Scooby. Hiya.
Hello. We were hoping we were in time for the last tour.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Aye.
Any concessions?
No, it's just Jenny that's getting
No,
in
it's
anyway.
just myself.
It's just Jenny that's getting in.
It's just me.
1750.
Yeah.
Year I was born, by the way.
Do you want me to pay now for it?
Yeah, please, yeah.
It would be by card, is that alright? I'll come out. I will jump out.
I'm going to phone Sharon.
You should phone Sharon.
Aye.
We're at Glamis Castle, and I have taken a tour of the inside, and I was not allowed to take any pictures or videos or anything, so I'm sorry about that. Not even surreptitiously, because, well, I had a tour guide with me. Apparently the Earl still lives here. He lives in this wing through this private bit, so you don't get to see that bit. I'm not sure where to find Aki's. I'm just wondering about showing you a bit of the castle, the bit that I can show you. They've got Halloween decor on the go, and they do like a Halloween nights at 6:30 in the evening. We're not going to still be here when that happens. I think the tour guy was saying that they didn't really do it on a Monday anyway, the Halloween thing. That it's their night off tonight, which is nice. See, look, we have a wee Grim Reaper guy. See. But the inside is incredible. Because of course it's incredible. It's a friggin' castle. You know. We'll see if we can get some distance so that we can get a wee bit. What? No. None. Good, I found Aki's. He's obviously making use of the facilities. So, wow, you really have to go right way back. So this is Glamis Castle. Really can't show you very much, with the exception of the outside. But you can see where Aki's goes. He was hoping that I was going to go in and get him a bunch of photos, for he did not join me inside the Glamis Castle. It's not historic Scotland, it's not National Trust for Scotland, and so we weren't able to get in for free. So he told me I was on my own, which is fair enough. It was fair enough. And I couldn't take pictures of the inside anyway, even after paying. So there's a warning to you. If you're hoping for any footage as you come away from Glamis Castle, it will almost certainly have to be the outside of the place, because there is no way to obtain footage from the inside of the place. There's CCTV everywhere and tour guides who will have you if you so much as pull your phone out. So for Glamis Castle, I feel like this is it. I can't really do anything else here. That clock up there is showing 5:30. I'm wondering whose job it is to deal with the daylight savings on that thing. They've not put it back an hour, because it is actually 4:30. But look at all this, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's such an amazing building. So amazing. There's a lot of it that we were told the Earl does make use of, as well as living in half the building. He obviously makes use of the other half when he has guests coming to see him, to say hello and join him for dinner or what have you. Let's see if we can find an Aki's. He did go this way. Standing on all these nuts, all crunchy underfoot. I assume he's parked at the other side of here, but we'll take a wee. However we wander up. Don't know if he went into the shop or whether he's parked around here. We'll find out. This Michty lion here, he is a good boy. Look at that, so cute. Okay. This castle, someone parking up on the other side. Should we see if he is coming to the shops? They're selling apples. I assume it is apples from the garden. I do not see an Aki's in the shop. Okay. Let's see if I can find his motor out this way. I'm sure this is a private part of the house, you see. No entry. No entry. So, where is an Aki's if that is no entry? I don't know. I don't know. Let's wander around. This is us from the other side. You've got the entrance to Glamis Castle. It's not the entrance I went in, but you know, we like to do things differently here on our out and about trips.
The dining room, decorated in 1853, Scottish thistle and English rose alternately decorate the ceiling in allusion to the marriage of the Earl and his English wife. The table expands or contracts depending on how many are to be seated, from 8 to 40. It was a hunting lodge 1,000 years ago. It's been the ancestral home to the Earls of Strathmore and Kinghorn since 1372. The Stuart tartan is in use due to the first Earl's marriage to Robert II's daughter, Joanna or Jean. The second time the family married into the royal family, it was that of the British crown when Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, daughter of Lord Strathmore, married George VI, who ascended to the throne on the abdication of his brother Edward, producing Elizabeth II as their heir. The Tower, Lower Hall, built in 1450 for defence as seen by the thick walls, the Victorians likely stripped the walls of the somewhat original plaster, as was their way, which can be seen by all the stripped and polished armour which would likely have originally been painted in vivid colours. This was originally a servants' hall. The Tower, the upper floor. The castle has been in the family for 652 years, and I kind of envy their archivist a lot because she has so much information that's been preserved intact for that time, you know, to go through. Decoration here began in 1603 on the death of England's Elizabeth I. James VI and I took Lord Glamis down to London and made him the Earl of Kinghorn in 1607. The room is full of the combined motifs of Scotland and England. Patrick, the third Earl Strathmore, is depicted a couple of times in a way we might not expect from a Scottish nobleman of the 17th century. His wife wasn't a fan of this picture, feeling it was a little bit embarrassing, giving the idea he walked about the castle in that manner. I kind of can't get over the court wig and demeanour with a Herculean body. It's very strange to see. Here we have the chapel. This was conceived of in 1688 by Patrick, or 3rd Earl of Strathmore. This was the warmest part of the castle tour by far and kept this way in an attempt at preserving the oil paintings by Jacob de Witt, painted directly onto the oak panels of the walls and ceiling. He was paid £90 for 10 months' work and was reportedly not happy with this, feeling his time was more valuable. Services are held here every 2 weeks and can have the family, castle staff and some members of the local village public in attendance.